Okay guys, I'm starting with my ghost story video. I said it was going to be spooky or scary, whatever. It is. It will be. I'm going to tell you ghost stories of around New Brunswick, possibly other parts of Canada. So, what I'm going to start us off with is the Algonquin Hotel in St. Andrews. The Algonquin Hotel in St. Andrews has one room. I had to write that number down, so let me just check. It's 473. I believe is on the 3rd floor, and it's the bridal suite. There is said to be a bride in that room. She will pace your bed if you are a male guest at the bottom of it. She also lays on the bed if there's no one in the room. There's just an imprint of someone on that bed. She is said to be, when they were doing renovations of the Algonquin Hotel, there's actually quite the cool picture. I will find it for you. It is of the bride in the closet when they're renovating. Okay, I'm looking for the video. Or not the video, but the picture. As I'm looking for that, I'll keep telling you more about the Algonquin. In their dining room, there is said to be a lady who used to work there. She takes the cups and breaks the bottoms off and has them stand up on their stems. Like on the base of a wine glass, you know, the stem. The bottom will be off and it's standing on its stem. All the dishes and plates are rearranged from the way they set them. And there's also, it goes up and down the back staircase, a man. He is the security guard. So he walks up and down the stairs as a security guard. He goes around scaring people as his keys will clank and there's no one there. Also, there is... Okay, yeah, I'm starting with a new ghost story because I can't find that picture. So, the new ghost story, I will move into St. John. I find it again what it was, but it was a ghost story of Centricare, the old hospital building. So, Centricare in St. John. So, former patients and staff members are seen by witnesses walking through the park. Shadowy figures are often in this area. Other paranormal activities including dismembered bodies, voices, and whispers, infants crying in the area that was formerly the infant and children's facility. There are also paranormal reports to the media about feelings of unease, fear, bewitching, watched, not being alone, electronic objects malfunctioning, light anomalies, and mysterious mists. Okay, now I'll move to the Charlotte County Courthouse. The Charlotte County Courthouse, I don't have to read this one because I was there recently and I remember the ghost stories. The Charlotte County Courthouse has the actual gallows where they used to hang people on. And they were stored under the judge's room, where the judge would go after he was done each court session to fill out papers. So, the gallows were stored under there in the basement of the courthouse. So that is said to be the most haunted room. The judge would hang his jacket up on his coat rack, and certain judges have said the coat rack would spin around with the jacket on it, and the jacket would be spinning. Books would fly off the shelf, and certain other things. So, they also is a blue light that happens around October in one of the cells. Just a random blue light in their courthouse. Not the courthouse, but the jail. There's a blue light coming from one of the cells. Just to give you an idea, some of the people that they have hung at the Charlotte County Courthouse. One man could have been totally innocent. He was a RAF pilot, Royal Air Force. He was based out of Penfield. He was last seen with a daughter of a very predominant family. I know the family name, I forget it exactly. But he was last seen with her. So he was blamed, and he was so confidential, or what's the word? It was so confident. So it was such a thing of interest that such a conflict of interest at the time that he was hung behind the courthouse at, I believe, 3 in the morning. 2 or 3 in the morning. Okay. Next ghost story is Capitol Theater in Moncton. When this building was operating as a movie theater, a girl fell down the stairs and lost her life. Her apparition wanders between the ticket booths at night. A volunteer firefighter, whose name was Alexander Lindesay, lost his life in 1924 when the man's staging fell on him while fighting a fire. His apparition sits in one of the seats in the auditorium, and he is known for causing cool breezes to blow through the theater. It's actually pretty cool. So, now we'll go to Bathurst High School. The school opened in 1926. The paranormal activity is reported by facility staff members underneath the trapdoor in the stage leading to a basement space. There are reports about a powerful feeling of not being wanted, unease, and being watched. There are also few reports about being touched by something unseen. To elaborate on that, spirits' lights, you'll see like a flying dot fly across a screen in a recording. It can be colored, it can be anything. That suggests there's a ghost. Now, there are also demonic demons. If you smell sulfur, that's quite demonic. I know, this would have been perfect for an actual scary video. I wouldn't have to tell stories. Happened the other night, last night, around, let's say 7:50. So, on Minister's Island, a group of us went upstairs, shut all the lights off. We had to go back up, shut some windows. So me and 2 other people went up. It was Megan and Cass and I. We went upstairs. I was shutting the window in the servants' quarters. I shut that. Oh yeah, they were going to go down the servants' quarters stairs because they didn't realize I wanted to shut. We all went upstairs. We were all checking at the time. But when we got upstairs, when they were going back downstairs, right, from upstairs, Emily flickered the lights downstairs in our laundry room, which is underneath by the servants' quarters stairs. So they screamed, I screamed as the scream scared me. Then I seen lights off, screamed. They were screaming, ran all the way up the other staircase to go to the family's part of the house, ran down the main staircase. I did jumped up those 3 stairs, ran down to the main staircase, and just ran right outside. But then she came outside and told us, yeah, I shut the light off and decided to scare you because it was priceless. It would have been perfect for a scary video because you guys would have had no clue what was going on, but I told you, maybe you'll get a good laugh out of it, I don't know. So, some of the ghost activity I see, and I won't say where I see it because you guys won't go there. I want you to go there. So, I see doors slamming, lights have turned off, I've been followed, I've had people, like the uneasy feeling people have watched me, I've seen shadowy figures. I've never seen it, but some other people have seen faces in windows. And I've actually heard footsteps. I've followed the footsteps upstairs at this place. I followed them. They were farther down, which made sense. Kept following them. They were in a different room. Walked in there. There's no other footsteps in that room. I walked to the next room and then the room on the other side. Then in the hallway. Checked. No one. I stayed there for about 5 minutes, no other footsteps. Went downstairs, asked if anyone came downstairs. There was no one else in there. I followed a ghost, guys. Other people have heard laughing and, other stuff. Unexplainable. Cold feeling, warm feeling, unease feeling. At night it's very bad. In the dark. And you know what else but it's Minister's Island, but it's a really nice place to visit. We have most of these problems around 8:30 when we're closing up. A lot of this happens, or usually when there's no tourists there, because the ghosts seem to be very accustomed to us being, as we spend the whole summer with them. Yeah. Odd things happen. There's a door to the 3rd floor. It wanders open and shut. Okay, guys. That's it for my video.
On my code, I'm on the X and I jump on the phone. I'm on the Molly, I'm on the bean, I'm on the Molly, I'm on the bean, I'm on the Molly, I'm on the bean, I'm on the Molly, I'm on the bean. Lil Pump rich, he finna get richer.